Yo, 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 what's up, everyone? It's your boy Excalibur. Welcome to another episode of the Miller Experience Overtime. I'm your host, Excalibur. Got my co-host Victor, and today Craig's not with us today. He's taking care of some personal matters. But today we have a very special guest. We got the former head of security of Death Row Records. I call him the West Coast version of Fat Joe because of his legendary stories. Mr. Reggie Wright Jr. What's up, brother?
Respect, respect. Thanks for having me
Good to see you,
again.
man. Good to
It's a
see you.
pleasure. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
man. Thank you for coming on,
Yeah,
bro.
y'all co-hosted want to be involved today. I was on him a little bit too hard last time, huh? About his Cowboys, huh? So he didn't want to come. All right.
Speaking
Telling
of
they still sorry
Cowboys,
balls anyway.
yeah,
Telling
hey,
them,
I'm with you on that, bro. I ain't gonna argue with you on that one, man. Speaking
telling
of
they some
Cowboys,
bum.
we have to say, a
Mm.
rest in peace to the legendary
Larry
Larry
Allen.
Allen.
Yeah,
Yes,
man.
Um,
sir.
Yeah.
he's from your
Big
hometown,
Larry.
Compton. He's from your
Larry
hometown,
Allen,
Compton. Do you know Larry? You got any Larry Allen stories?
nothing other than just he's one of those guys that you could arguably say other than LT, Lawrence Taylor, was one of the best players that didn't touch the ball. You know what I mean?
I think,
Reggie White. It's a few,
Yeah.
but
yeah,
he was in that top group of guys that didn't touch the football. Like a quarterback, running back, wide receiver. That's
right,
you. It'd be hard to say he wasn't one of the top three.
right, right.
Definitely,
It's
definitely on the offensive side, number one.
right,
Right.
Yeah,
right.
definitely on the
It's
offensive
funny
side.
you say that because I just posted today. He was the Lawrence Taylor of the offensive line.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, LT
yeah.
is the best football player of all time. A lot of people would debate that, but what he did talent wise, if you watch football in the 90s, Dion will give you a run for his money because of his talent. But
Right.
LT was one of a kind, man. People got
Yeah,
to go back
man.
and watch. Well, I know we got a little older crowd over here, but for the younger ones that are tapping in, trust me, y'all go check out some films on LT.
Word.
He was the man, and I hate the Giants. I hate the Giants versus I hate the Cowboys.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But, but let's get to it, man. So me and you kind of chat couple weeks ago about Suge. I was asking you a bit his opinion on the puppy situation, and you say you're not a big fan of Suge right now. So what's going on between you two? You want to explain?
Well, no, just when people gets mad when you don't agree with them. I'm one of those. I can still be your friend, and we can argue, disagree, and then we can go out and have a steak together.
Yeah,
But a lot of people ain't that way, and so I've been kind of critiquing and speaking on a lot of stuff that he feels is maybe is his stories. Which, yeah, he,
yeah,
he might be right, but he
yeah,
wasn't able to tell it. And in my opinion, I was calling myself defending him. But I think what happens is you start getting stuff third handed from haters, and
Mm.
they only report a piece. My mom used to always tell me when you get stuff third hand, it don't always come out how it was meant or how it was actually said. And I'm starting to learn that people put their agendas, put their extra salt and pepper and hot sauce on it, and
yeah,
Yeah.
and so I really don't believe he getting all of my stories because when I talk a little bit too much because I tell this and then I'll clean it up and tell it that way, and people only will tell you the bad part that you say is
yeah,
what I'm learning,
yeah,
and
Yeah.
that's all I think going on. But I don't like what this theory that he going on to make it seem as though y'all know I've not been one to, if anybody really follow me, I have no problem with Snoop Dogg, but I don't agree with everything Snoop been saying lately. And for
yeah.
some reason, he seemed to think like I'm defending Snoop. And so, being vindictive as we are, I am too. It appears to me
It's a
on
light
his
skin thing.
podcast
Yeah,
like he's trying to lump me and Snoop Dogg in to have something to do with the murder of Tupac Shakur. And I'm like, wait, what? Okay,
like
nigga, you want to play like that?
why would you think he would do something like that? Is the angle to it, or he just being
Vindictive.
the typical
Nigga
light
vindictive.
skinned brother
Nigga
that's a hater,
mean.
man?
Nigga mean. That nigga ain't no angel. Nigga ain't no angel. He try to act like
We
it.
all do
What
that.
you think that nigga mean?
Yeah,
And I'm
yeah,
mean too. So when you got oil and fire, you ain't gonna get no,
yeah,
compliment. You ain't gonna get,
yeah.
no middle ground.
Mm.
So
Now
I feel that's what's going on.
I wasn't calling him an angel. We all know Suge ain't no damn angel.
Yeah.
We do you think he has
Well,
an angle to
you go
what he's
read the
saying,
comment
or he
section.
just being a hater?
Go read
Yeah.
after we get off this. Go read the comment sections and collect call. And you would see all them over there jumping and down. Oh, you the greatest, you the truest. Free Suge Knight. I can't wait till you come home. And I'm free
Yeah,
Suge Knight
yeah,
too. But I'm like, where were all of you guys when I was defending this nigga?
yeah,
But
yeah,
what's
yeah,
happening though, to be honest, is there's a lot of channels and a lot of people that hates Reggie Wright. Okay, I get it, I got it. And so they were YouTubers, channels like the J Mix, RJ Bonds, uh, um, channels like that, Michael Carlin, and all of them. And so now their people don't have nowhere to go. And so they all running over there, gravitating to him. Everybody
yeah.
that was in his channel that killed their channel off. Now they over there. Y'all remember Suge when he first came out? 300,000, 400,000. Nigga
Yep.
can't crack 50,000 now.
Yeah,
And I'm like, y'all over there killing him off because he's over there reading the comments, or whoever's reading the comments, and thinking they want to hear conspiracy stuff. They don't
yeah,
want to hear that conspiracy stuff. That conspiracy shit is dead.
it get old, man. It get old. I want to hear the facts, man.
Yeah.
I want to hear the
Yeah.
facts.
Yeah. So
Yeah. But
that's what's going on. That's
okay.
that's all.
Does this sound like something that I know it's probably hard to do, but a face-to-face conversation can kind of
Yeah, I ain't going to nobody's prison. I'm not going behind nobody. I ain't going to see nobody in prison. Nigga ain't gonna be, and nigga can't have a face to face with me for 10 years.
Yeah,
I don't want to go to prison to visit him. I ain't going up there to visit. I did that for 5 years for that nigga, 5.5 years. Ain't doing it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yo,
maybe
so
maybe we'll see each other in Vegas at KPD trial.
Watching a few years later.
I go see him in the lockup at KPD. Cause he gonna be mad. He ain't gonna be mad. That's why I was like trying to tell him, like, dog, you keep trying to say all of this stuff. That defense attorney gonna subpoena your ass. And the worst thing that y'all know, because I know y'all have some law enforcement background in the correction, the worst thing an inmate want to do is get moved and have to get transported. Some want to get out and go and see.
Yeah.
But trust me, when you got it comfortable like he has it, he got money on the books, his cell is set up the way he wanted. Man, he don't want to have to roll it up and then go sit in a county jail in Nevada, Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Or 2 or 3, and take a long drive in handcuffs from San Diego to Vegas. I don't think he's thinking of that right now. And that's what's gonna happen. And that's what's gonna happen to him. They ain't gonna let him do no virtual. No, they be like, nigga, we're gonna send you out there a week or 2 in advance. You're gonna sit in county jail. And then when we subpoena you for that date, then you're gonna go and then we'll send you back when we got a van going that way.
Yeah.
And so that's what I'm trying to give him heads up on, but he ain't hearing it. So keep running your mouth.
Let me ask you this, we all know what's going on out there with what was your thoughts on seeing the video with Puffy and then his apology?
Yeah. Well, the apology thing is, I don't know. I hate to see a person get kicked in the head. I don't care if female, male, anybody.
Yeah.
When you're in a fight, when you kick somebody in the head, I mean, most men, 90% of the men, they'll be lying if they ain't saying or married or more than people, 90%. I ain't saying every man. We had problems. We couldn't be in no domestic violence situation because we lose our badge. We knew we were going to lose our job. But people don't have domestic violence issues. So I understand that, right? Especially when they stay with you, Yeah. I done had sisters and everything where be like, and then they be like, and then I still hate the brother-in-law to this day. And they back over there loving and hugging and kissing each other. So I done learned you don't get involved in domestic violence situations and things have happened. But when it's ongoing and I feel bad for her to have to go through that. But
Yeah.
my thing is, baby, come on. Complain a week or two after shit like that happened. Don't complain
Yeah.
to me 2 or 3 years after that.
There we go.
That's my opinion. A lot of people don't agree, but that's my opinion on it.
Hey Reggie, we just had Reggie Benjamin just come on. He's another co-host. He's normally on our show Shop Talk.
Respect, bro. I like all that red in your background and all of the awards.
Huh?
Respect.
He's a tattoo artist.
Good.
He's a tattoo artist, the best in the state.
I wish I was out there. I've been threatening to get one for the longest.
Man, come on and get
I never
one,
had
man. Come
one.
South Carolina, come get it, Reg.
I never got an ear pierce or tattooed in my life.
Hey,
Wow.
Same here.
Wow.
Yeah, but
hey, but what you think about the video?
I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna wait till I get 60 to do it either. But I think that'd be something that won't happen in my life.
Oh, man.
What's your thoughts on the video, the puff video? Well, you already pretty much said, but that kick in the head thing, normally as a man, if I kick somebody in the head, I'm trying to do some major damage to you.
You trying to hurt somebody? I can't. I'll be honest. I can't even kick somebody I hate in the head.
Man, I can't. I ain't gonna lie. I can. Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't never got.
That's what I'm saying. When I saw that,
I have never been in a fight where I want to kill somebody. So when you kick into the head, you really trying to hurt them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when I saw that, I say, damn. Even Ray J said it best when he say, Puffy got a demon in him. For him to do that and then do it to a female that's obviously defenseless. Yeah, that's some evil stuff, man.
Yeah, the kick to the head is pretty wild, in my opinion.
Yeah, that to me that was worse than the Ray Rice video.
I ain't know now. That Ray Rice is kind of crucial too.
I mean, he hit her kind of poor, but he didn't try to kick her.
That man knock his wife out.
And then he drug her. And then he drug her.
That was some caveman shit.
Yeah, but they both, Puff thing is because it appeared to be an ongoing, according to her, and we finally saw it, and he was denying it. Where Ray Rice never really denied it, and then it came out because people forget what happened. Ray Rice had only got 3 day suspension, and then once the video came out, they revoked that suspension and said, "No, it's indefinite now." And so, it's once you see stuff, it gets a little worse,
Yeah.
Once you put a visual to it, is what happened to Puff, and Puff needs some help. Like I said, the domestic violence thing, I think is a good strategy on his defense, because I still don't know if it's the government or Puffy people that leaked it. But if it's Puffy people that leaked it, think how great of a strategy that is. Most people not talking about this. But now we're talking about a simple assault and not sex trafficking. Look how the narrative done changed. From assault on a case that's I love what's the word?
Statute of limitation.
Statute of limitation to a sex trafficking, which is life.
So just think
if that's a move by the defense attorney, how clever of an idea that was.
Yeah.
What y'all think? What y'all think?
I think they try.
But I'm still on record of saying law enforcement did it to make him a monster and all of that, to keep us thinking that.
Right.
But it's a slim chance that the defense might have did it.
Yeah. It's one of the things that we're gonna get you to talk about something bad to keep you from thinking about something worse.
Correct. Assault.
So let me ask you this, Ray.
Over sex trafficking.
Let's go with that theory right there, Ray.
We don't relate to assault or domestic violence.
Yeah.
But I can't relate to mixing no drinks and getting chicks, I can't relate to it. I heard of it. Yeah. I believe it happened, but I haven't personally did it. For me to say I ain't never seen, or my wife ain't slapped me upside my head or something like that, I'll be lying. But to say that mixing drinks, giving it, and I can't relate to that.
Hey, Reg, let's go with that theory we just went with. Let's just go with that theory real quick. So I said, let's go with that theory you just said about the domestic violence versus the sex trafficking. But you think the simple fact that Cassie, she took the money and instead of pursuing it, that would help out his case a little bit more with with the
With
assault.
her. Well, with her.
Yeah,
The other thing that all the other allegations that I think is gonna hurt it, and the reason why the government didn't mind throwing it out because they couldn't use it, right? But they
yeah,
get other victims comfortable with coming out, and two, and more importantly, you got to remember how black folks was kind of mad, like, damn, why they go to this house like that? Did they go to
yeah,
Epstein house like that? Did they go to, did they go to Trump house like that? They called him before they went in. And so we
yeah.
saw that. So they was like, okay, we got to make them show. We got to make people see why we went to his house like that. And so that would be my take. My take on that.
I remember seeing when Joe Biden went and called him out and said he was going to investigate him and all this other stuff.
He said that about Puff?
Yeah, he called him out. It was on CNN. Somebody told me, and I was like, I don't believe it. So I went on YouTube, pulled it up, and he sure said it.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
Joe Biden trying to get votes, man. That's all. I wouldn't pay that no damn attention. He's trying to get votes.
Oh Lord, I gotta stop fucking with Ernest now. Here go, God doggone Donald Trump, man.
No.
I forget. I forget
Reg,
all of these law enforcement people are Republicans. I forget about that.
No. Reg, with me, I tell everybody.
You're
I can care less about Biden.
Everybody want to be independent. When they want to be a secret Donald Trump fan, they independent. I bet you about to say independent.
Hey, Reg, watch all my other shows, my old shows. I always preach this. Fuck the president election. You worry about what's going on locally. That's the shit that affects you.
Well, that and senators and Congress.
Yeah, exactly. We got a senator coming on my show Friday.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
I hope it's that young lady from Texas. She good, boy. She good. She tore that white chick up, boy.
I saw that.
I can't think of her name. But man, she kicked that white woman, tore that girl up.
Yeah.
I heard she did
stuff, man.
I heard she did in Houston. I heard she did the commencement speech there at one of those HBCU schools. They said she did a great job at that school.
Okay. Yeah, man, that's my thing right there. What affects you is your local government, man. That's why I really focus on what goes on locally.
But you need that money. And local government, local government needs that money though from the Congress and from the senators. So don't forget that part.
Yeah. You're right. You're absolutely right. Hey, what's your relationship on WAC 100 and academics, man?
And academics, I never met or talked to. Never met her, so I don't have on one academics.
Okay.
But I like a show. I like people that can research and pull up stuff and put it in your face. I love that. People that put stuff on the screen and show you what they reference and stuff like that. I love computer geeks. So I love that. WAC 100, that's just my boy from growing up. I don't agree with everything he says. I don't think he agreed with everything he says. But I'm loyal until you burn me. I'm one of those, and I'm my new philosophy is my enemy. It's an old proverb. What they say? My enemy and your enemy make us friends, or something like that.
Yeah.
And that's generally how me and him are, because everybody that he don't like, I don't like, and so that makes us even closer with friendship. So
the reason why I asked that question, because both of them came up with both concept, and I can kind of see what he's saying, that Biggie is bisexual.
Well, by his music.
Now you listen to some of the Biggie lyrics back in the day, they are kind of suspect. What's your thoughts on that?
I get in trouble talking about Biggie because everybody say I'm an East Coast hater and all of that. And so I listened to an interview with Biggie Mama where she said they got into an argument, right? And they was on the phone. And she kept saying, all right, Biggie, bye. Or Christopher, she called him Chris. All right, Chris, bye. And he was like, they had a rule where they try not to hang up the phone on each other when they were mad.
Yeah, I heard that.
And she said, she kept telling him, bye, and he wouldn't hang up, she wouldn't hang up. So she laid the phone down. She said she came back an hour later, and that nigga was still on the phone.
Yeah.
once I heard that niggas like that, I can't. It's hard to hate on or talk bad and to think anything bad about. I was just like, that's a good
Yeah.
dude in my mind,
Yeah.
especially when you think you on top of the world and all that. When you still got
Yeah.
respect for your mama to me.
Now, I
Yeah.
done listened to Wack a few times. I mean, I can't really take too much he say for a grain of salt sometimes, because like if he
I said, I don't think he believed
yeah,
half the shit he said. I said that, right?
he said it about Nipsey. He said it about Pac.
Well, did you hear the
Well,
latest
now
when Vlad
Nipsey
kind of
thing,
verified he saw? Vlad
yeah,
pretty much and Adam 22
yeah, Black,
lately. And I know the situation where I'm waiting for Suge Knight to say something where I'm about to prove Wack Wright truthful on something that Suge been saying. I'm not saying it's true or not, but that Suge's been saying. And I'm gonna show you there again that he's ain't been lying.
Okay.
So
yeah, I saw what you saw too, Reg. Vlad kind of verified. He didn't say it, but we all,
he didn't
if
say
you
it.
follow what's going on,
Exactly.
you know what they talking about, and he kind of verified that.
I'm
Yeah,
verified that he saw
was,
it too.
Well,
And he
yeah,
even went a step
yeah.
more by saying he talked to
and
the
he talked to
female.
the female. Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, yeah.
So we been calling the man a lie because we don't want to be hearing it. But have we
Yeah.
really caught him in a lie?
yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't. Might have heard him putting salt and pepper on some shit,
Yeah.
but just outright lie, I can't say that.
Okay.
Hey, I need for you to tell Wack to give me a holler, man. He need to come on the show and we need to talk.
I'll
I
link
ain't-
y'all up. I'll get you on the phone next time I talk to
Yeah,
that
link
nigga.
us up.
Yeah.
I'll get
Link
you.
us
I'll
up.
get you on the phone. I think I did. I thought I passed you his number and told you to call him.
Yeah, you did, but I didn't want to say, but I told you what happened with that, right?
No. Oh, he hung up.
He hung up
Okay.
on me.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Hey, I only got 2 words out. I like, damn, dude, what the hell you mad at, man? I said, damn, only takes
What did you say to him?
Huh?
What did you say?
I said,
Okay, we'll
good
talk
morning.
about it later.
I said his real name. You know what I'm saying? When I'm doing business, I'm not gonna call you by your entertainment name. I'm gonna call you by
Oh,
your
you call him
government name.
Cash? You call him Cash?
Yeah. And as soon as I say
Okay.
good morning, Cash, click.
Damn.
He thought you being funny. He thought you being funny because that's how the guys kind of disrespecting. They just call him Cash.
Oh,
With that
I wasn't trying to be
C2,
disrespectful. When I'm
and that
speaking to someone
C2
about
back or
business,
some
I
shit.
try to when I'm speaking to someone
Nigga,
about
you didn't
business, I
call
try
me
to call them.
Reginald. You didn't call me Reginald Wright when you called me.
I'm sorry, Reginald Wright. Hey, Reggie. So, my bad, Reginald. We were just talking about Vlad earlier. Let's talk about the Temu version of Vlad, Adam 22. What's your thoughts on Adam? I see he try to, get at you a little bit, say you're only good for Death Row and Suge Knight stories. What's your thoughts on him, man?
Well, if that's the case, my thing would be he should be only able to talk about porn and black guys fucking his wife and shit, right?
Damn.
Or
That's
riding a
what I
bicycle. If that's the
what I
case,
said. Yeah.
He has a point. I know where he was going with that, but I disagree. I think I showed about 10 videos, or I can show about 10 videos on other subjects that I did okay with, on talking about them or just giving my opinion on. But people don't know, and I know y'all know, how hard it is to come up with content. It's hard.
Yeah, it's hard.
Who else can
It's
you
hard.
say do this shit daily that can average between 25 to 30,000 a day? You get people that do live streams and all of that and come, but I only do this shit twice a month, 3 times a month at that.
Yeah.
And then put them out. So a lot of my stuff be dated, or a little bit behind because I taped that 2 Sundays ago.
Yeah.
But I still, not patting myself on the back because I know, there's YouTubers out there get 300,000-400,000. But I've been doing this consistently for 3 years, maybe. And I could honestly say I get about 3 million views just on Bomb First a month. So to say that I'm not a successful YouTuber or whatever, I would challenge any of his personalities over there that numbers are better than mine daily. You may have better segments, But daily, what do you want? You want quick money or do you want steady money?
Exactly.
I take the steady money.
Well,
So
Reg, I
that would
got you.
only
I
be
always
my
got
only
your back,
response.
brother.
Yeah.
Oh,
Reg,
that would be my response.
well, I'm also responding for you too. I always got your back, brother. You're a good guy. Now, what
Well,
I
I
have to say
appreciate
to
that.
Adam 22, yeah, his numbers, and I'm gonna talk a little shit. His numbers might be better than mine, but you come with integrity. What he known for letting black guys put that baby leg on his wife, gang
Yeah.
bang. I mean, like, who does that? He's not for the culture. Nobody
See,
really watches shows. Only time I hear about Adam 22 is coming from Vlad.
bullshit.
That's why I call him the Timu version of Vlad.
Yeah.
So I mean, Reg, I mean, hey, just you very relevant.
And I
bro.
don't like that they. And the only reason I tap at his personal life, because I generally don't like tapping at people's personal life, is
He put it
but
out.
they trying to they put it out there, but more importantly, they're trying to normalize that shit. That's not normal.
Yeah.
That's not normal. You're gonna have to explain that crap to your kids one day. You know?
Exactly. That's not cool at all. I can't respect that.
Not normal.
If that's what you do, if that's what you do personally,
we ain't gotta hear about
that's between you and your wife, but we don't need to know that.
Yeah.
That's my point. Like a teacher, okay. When my son was young, he had a teacher that was flaming gay, right? And I told him, I said, I'm not having my son go to this. I said, I don't care what a person do. I don't need to see it or my child to know it. You know what's going on.
Yeah.
I don't want my child around that particular teacher because they're making this like it's normal and it's okay. And it's not okay with me. It's not normal to me.
Nope.
What you do, keep that away. Gay people can do whatever they're doing. But do we gotta know that's what you're doing? Do we gotta know what that's I don't want to know. I don't want to know how often y'all having sex with your wives or girlfriends or whatever. It ain't nothing we should be talking about, you know?
Yeah.
But gays they will put it right in your face and think we're supposed to accept it.
Yeah, because they just keep influencing the kids like that. You know what I'm saying? So
Tell me one TV show. Tell me one TV show where there's not a gay personality in it. I found one and I can't think of it right now. But I went back researching and I found only one TV show out there that doesn't have a gay character in there. I used to say BMF didn't have one, but I think he slipped that female in on us. You remember the limo driver?
I know you're talking about the little dude.
And then at the end, shit, they just recently they flipped that chick at the end.
Yeah.
You remember the chick? Yeah, I forgot about her. But at the beginning, it was just that the limousine driver chick. And then the last scene he made that girl, the one that was killing up everybody, her crazy ass.
Yeah.
But it is one show that I like that has a gay character. It's pretty good, but they don't really push the issue with her being gay. Is Miss Pat? So you ever watch that?
Yeah, well, and that's my girl. Cause she's gay.
Miss Pat, your girl?
No, not Miss Pat. The girl that was married to Marbury.
Dark-skinned girl.
She's gay. Yeah, the daughter. But I thought they did a scene with I can't think of her name right now. The girl that was in Basketball Wives show.
But she did Tammy Roman.
Yeah, Tammy. I thought they made her gay in one of the episodes, but no, it was the daughter that they made gay. It was the daughter.
Yeah, it's the daughter. Yeah. Speaking of gays, you think Puffy how you think his career's over with?
Who?
Puffy.
Puffy not. You can stick a fork in Puffy.
Yeah.
Puffy going to be, and what I mean by that, I don't know if he's going to be sitting in a penitentiary, but the threat of him being in a penitentiary going to make him either run or commit suicide.
I thought the same thing. Yeah.
It takes a hard person to sit in a trial. It take a different type of person to go through that, man.
Yeah.
And they're gonna have so much at him when he come. I can't see
what I meant by you think he's done. I'm not even talking about him just going to prison and anything. What if he doesn't get convicted? Just his reputation.
He's selling everything. He done even sold Revolt, so he done liquidated everything. That deal is final now. See what the people don't know about rich people when they tell us when they say that they work this amount of money and all of this, they tell about
Yeah.
future incomes and all of that. They don't be having that money. See, we think it's cash liquid. Oh, he got $1 billion in the bank. No. And but when you got money coming in, so you pretty much live to your means. We all do it. Shit. We try to save. My wife be on me all the time. Nigga, when you save some goddamn money, when you save some money, you know.
Yeah.
But we always go, well, I got 10,000 coming in. I'm gonna spend 9,000 of it or whatever. And so I'm saying that to say Puff was used to making that $150 million, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
But his bills was probably 125. So now when you ain't got that 125, now you got to start going into those resources and tapping.
Yeah.
And by that time, and then when those lawyers be coming in, because you're gonna have to fight it, either civilly or criminally, he gonna have to fight it. And those lawyers drain you. It seems like they know what you got in your bank. It seems
Oh
like
yeah, they know. Yeah, they know.
They know.
Yeah. Hey, them motherfuckers can't be trusted. They know what you got even more than you got.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And they know how to get it and to get their other friends and their investigators and their court reporters and their clerks. I used to get bills when I was running death row, and he used to say 10 hours for this person. And so we knew that was the person that did all the work. And then the senior partner would be $1,000 for reviewing it.
Just looking at it.
Yeah, just to look at it. So
Hey, speaking of lawyers,
that drains.
speaking of lawyers, Keefe D lawyer just came out, I think yesterday or a couple days ago, stating Keefe D is a big liar. He lied about everything. He was just doing that to make money and get promotion on selling his books. What do you think the strategy is on that?
Oh,
I
to
know.
commit. That's the only play.
Yeah.
Liar or crazy. You remember I used to make the analogy. You better be sitting in there rubbing shit all over his face, right? I'm crazy. I say I'll be doing right now. Every time we come in the cell, that nigga got shit on his face.
Yeah.
Your Honor, you don't see no Miller. You don't see no motherfuckers sitting in there crazy.
I done seen guys eat shit, drink piss, just trying to get away from a murder charge, man.
Exactly. And so my point is, that's the only play. Now, where Keefe messing up, and I don't think his lawyer realizing it or whatever, Keefe done gave that statement about 2 or 3 times before this YouTube shit even started.
Yeah, I know. Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So how you gonna justify the other 2 statements, lawyer?
Yep.
They have a problem. Now, the good thing about it is what the lawyer is trying to do and what his play is going to be. If you got him saying it 10 times, try to get 7 of them knocked out, where the jury only hearing that shit 3 times. But you keep hearing a jury, you keep hearing this nigga on 10 different occasions sitting up there talking about the same stuff. Ain't no normal.
I ain't gonna lie, I watched almost all his videos, and I'm sitting there, like I told Miller and Vic the other day, I'm like, why this nigga ain't locked up? He should have been locked up.
Well, it's something called self-incrimination, and that's why I always say we're gonna get some major case law out of this. Because really, all you really have is self-incrimination. Because your other victim, Suge Knight, is playing with him. He keep 1 minute saying this, 1 minute saying that, 1 minute, he got so many different versions. And that's why I keep telling him, nigga, just shut up. If you don't want to be involved with these supposed to be your friends, just shut up then. You ain't got, okay, I understand the publicly, I ain't no snitch verbiage and all that shit. I know. Okay, yeah, you're right. But shut up then. You ain't got to be trying to hurt the case by throwing confusion out there.
Yeah, that man's crazy.
But let me ask you this: a lot of people that, and maybe you can explain to the audience. A lot of people are confused about the Keefe D. They thought that since he's, I guess he had to deal with the what's the officer name that took his statement?
Greg Cadence.
Greg Cadence.
But it's not with him, it's with the U.S. attorney. But everybody always want to blame him because he's the one that leaked it and all that. But it's really what the U.S. attorney and about 4 other detectives. But okay, we'll say Greg Cadence.
All right. Well, the U.S. attorney there, he had to deal with him. If he let him know, if he tell him what happened with the Tupac situation murder, that they let him go. and all. What's
No,
the
no,
speculation
no.
on it? Was it just for that day, or was it
Yeah.
just it was
Well,
just
you
for that
said
day?
two things. Let me correct one thing, and then I know where you're going. The
Uh,
first thing is number one, they had no idea he was going to talk about the Tupac thing. They thought he was going to talk about the Biggie thing. That was the whole intention of that whole investigation.
okay.
That was that whole the LAPD cops being involved and it being out of LA and not Vegas and all that because they were
Yeah,
working the Biggie thing. But he
yeah,
threw him for a loop when he said, "Oh no, we ain't responsible for that one. We
yeah.
were responsible for this one."
Oh,
And that's when they were like, "Whoa, okay." So, okay, now they have something what you call complete immunity, blanket immunity. That's why you can just go in. If you ever watched the show The Shield, you remember when The Shield went at the end when Big Mackey went in and he told them all, and they like, oh shit, he started
yeah,
laying out
yeah,
all the shit he ever did in life.
yeah,
That's a
yeah.
blanket immunity, right?
Okay.
Queen for the day. That's called a proper agreement, but they call it queen because you the queen. I don't know why they don't call it king, but I guess the queen. They call it queen for a day, right?
Yeah.
Where you just go and tell everything that you tell everything that you did,
Mm-hmm.
and they can't use it against you
Mm-hmm.
if you tell it.
Mm-hmm.
But say if I omit something, leave something out, they can
Mm-hmm.
still prosecute me for it. If they don't need any of that, they can't use it against me, but they can still prosecute me for it. With
Yeah.
what he had what they call a proper agreement, aka queen for a day. Immunity, I'm good. It's like pardon,
Yeah.
like a presidential pardon or immunity is what it is. I can, nigga, yeah, I did it. Now what you gonna do about it? And I think he honestly believed he had an immunity agreement and not a proper agreement because most people don't know the difference between a queen for a day proper agreement, aka immunity agreement.
So he should have had a lawyer with him before he did all that, right? So
He
his
did.
lawyer can break
He
down.
did.
He did.
He
His lawyer
did.
needs to be fired.
Yeah.
Well, no, his lawyer ain't gonna be with you every day. He just in you. Why you doing that agreement?
But what
He
I'm
might
saying
even
is
told him.
his lawyer should
He
explain. Now,
probably
unless
did
he
tell that
just a
nigga.
dumbass, unless he's just a
He
dumbass,
probably
the lawyer
told that
should.
nigga. You remember he didn't talk for like 5 years later and start
That's
doing
true.
interviews. So he
That's
probably
true.
said, "Oh shit, I beat this shit.
I'm
This
good
nigga's
now.
over."
Yeah. Yeah.
If he would have just told it one time or just wrote the book, he probably would have
Yeah.
been cool.
Yeah.
But like your
Like
boy
OJ
said,
did.
like Fred said, he said, "Shit, I heard it about 10 times," and I was like, "What this
Yeah.
nigga shut the fuck up?"
Yeah.
Cause
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I'm
That's
a
how
hip hop
DAs
fan,
are.
and I kept watching it, and I kept like, dang, bro, why are you like you just straight snitching on yourself? And I'm sitting there thinking like, I thought because I'm a civilian, so you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking just from being on the street, if I'm in the car with whoever shot, well, all us in the car, everybody going to jail. But most of the other people that's dead, you know what I'm saying? His nephew, all of them dead. So you
All of
know,
them dead except him.
That's later. But when he started talking, there was one other dude still alive, the
yeah,
driver.
Oh wow.
yeah, but
I didn't know that.
A lot of people missed that.
You know what I'm saying? So if they believe in not snitching, he's biggest snitch out here.
Yeah.
That's my point. Rat of the year.
Yeah.
But I really believe he felt that it was all good. He could talk about it, and he fucked up.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I say play crazy, nigga. You better sit in there and play crazy.
Because every time you turn around, somebody got a different version of the story. Tupac.
That's
story.
YouTubers, and that's what I hate about YouTubers. The good thing about it,
I'm talking about some of the celebrities too.
well,
Y'all go ahead.
oh shit. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I hear y'all on that. But they wasn't there. I only care about the motherfuckers that was there, and that people that wasn't there and all of that. It's just an opinion. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's pro or con,
Mhm.
Only ones you can really, only ones you really couldn't believe is the evidence and Keefe. You can't. I can't even say Suge, because Suge playing with the shit. He been playing with the shit from day one. If you really listen to Gaddafi's statement, he was playing with the shit. A nigga that looked like a pussy in the face. You know, who looks like a pussy in the face? You know, that's just an opinion, right? And so that's when you playing with stuff when you don't care. Not don't care, you just don't want to be involved. Don't, trying to stick to that code or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I understand the code, but like I said, old boy, he should have just shut up, man. If he wasn't, you know what I'm saying. But he was just pretty much. I think hell, he told most of the case by himself.
He laid it out. He laid it out and continued, and then kept laying it out for the bag, And the unfortunate thing is, he really thought he had immunity. He didn't understand the difference between immunity and Queen for the Day. And that's why I kind of feel bad for him. Because if you really know Keefe D and talk to him, y'all started liking the nigga. You tell the truth. You started kind of liking the nigga. You kind of felt sorry for him, but you kind of liked him. Most people kind of.
I just saw an old ass man. That's all I saw.
That you felt sorry for, that you kind of that entertained you, and you kind of felt bad for.
It was entertaining.
I did.
It was entertaining. I just saw I looked at him like, down here in the South, he looked like an old dude on the block that's just running his mouth, telling some stories.
Yeah,
that's a problem.
But he was telling me part of taking away my favorite rapper.
Well, that part make you mad. That part, especially that's what made me mad when he started making a mockery of it.
Yeah.
He's break dancing in the car, and I saw the bullet go in his head, and or he said that about shit, but he was in there breaking. He was trying to jump and hide and jump in the back and all of that shit. That's when I'm like, okay.
This old tattoo on my arm was thug like. So
okay, yeah. And that's what you gotta be careful of. It's people out here, and that's how I had to learn about talking about Pop or making statements. You gotta be careful because niggas love Tupac Shakur.
Pac is like Michael Jackson, man. In the hip hop community, man. Like he was like on that stratosphere.
Yep. You can't talk about Michael either. Everybody know Michael playing with those little boys, and you get mad, get in trouble talking about Mike. You get in trouble like a mug. You get about Mike.
Hold on, hey, since we on Michael Jackson.
See, look at Brett. He get mad at me. He about to be mad. Man, don't you bring that Reggie right back on my shoulder again? Nigga talking about Mike.
I'm just messing with you, man.
2 questions.
But that's how people are. They get you about Mike.
Jackson. While we on the subject of Michael Jackson, I got 2 questions for you, Reg. Is it true that he wanted to he wanted Pac and Biggie to end that beef? And the second question, did he want to do songs with both of the artists?
I can't speak on it. That's something I didn't have no knowledge about, or I never heard. I never heard that.
Question for you. Is it true that Tupac and Michael Jackson got in a fight at a party?
Michael Jackson ain't. If y'all know anything about Michael Jackson, man, it take a president to get close to Michael Jackson. I'm surprised that interview that he did when he was walking around buying all that shit that reporter was able to get that close to Michael Jackson. Yeah. Michael Jackson was germophobic, and he that's why he walked around with gloves and all of that stuff.
And the bands too. Yep.
He didn't let people close to him like that.
Yeah. What's your thoughts on Charleston White?
Him and Jaguar Wright are what I call entertaining. Some of the stuff that Charleston White make you go, If you think about it, if you really listen to him, make you go, I think it's like Whack 100. It's their delivery that pisses us off. If he would learn how to deliver it correctly and not so harsh, but will we listen?
I'm a Charleston White fan.
Yeah,
and Jaguar, I like her content too, but she just she a little on the wild side.
She's crazy. She's mentally unstable. But they're entertaining.
Yeah.
If you want to go entertain, you got to know my whole thing is know what you're going there for. I listen to that fool Orlando Brown and all of that. But
Oh,
I don't take nothing he say serious. I go for the
yeah,
entertainment.
yeah, he nutty as hell.
Yeah.
I'm like anything he
And he
said. I'm like
broke down.
I just be like, okay, that was funny. You know,
Yeah,
I don't take it literally. You know, and that's where when people want to come off like what they're saying or Jaguar Wright said this happened. Well, Jaguar Wright is just reading like you, and she put an opinion, and she's very articulate and entertaining, and you know, when she's putting it out like you want to, like you hadn't heard it before, and put some tears with it and all of that. But is it factual? Who knows? I haven't heard anything she said yet that wasn't in a magazine or an article prior that she done heard somewhere from.
but see, that's what I think is the difference between her and somebody like Charleston White. Because Charleston White, he do come with some facts.
I said he make you think. He'll make you go, it's just the delivery.
Yeah, his delivery. I understand the delivery too, because sometimes you can't just tell somebody, calmly.
And they won't listen and they won't hear it. Yeah. And I understand that. I do that a little bit where I'll add some little salt or say something a little crazy just to get it heard, because I know it won't go viral or people won't listen to it, and your main subject will get missed. Or what you're really trying to get put out, because that ain't what they want to hear. They want to hear the bullshit.
Oh.
And so that would be my take on Charleston White. But I don't have no problem with Charleston, other than I don't like his delivery sometimes. The way he put it out there.
Well,
go rape the white women. Go rape the white women. Go do this. Come on. We gotta
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. Jaguar Wright, she put out some bullshit. I don't pay attention to shit she say. Charleston White, he does it to get your attention, and once he gets your attention, he starts spitting out some real shit, some facts.
Yeah.
It's pretty much like Jay-Z. Jay-Z kind of said a line. He wanted to originally rhyme like Common, but that wasn't selling. I wasn't getting no attention. So he started putting out the bullshit, the drug stuff, all the other bullshit. And once he got older, that when he started talking about some grown real stuff. That's how I look at Charleston White.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. That's how I look at it. But let me ask you this. How come, why you think the radio station like the Breakfast Club and Big Boy don't have you guys, have you, Gene Deal, Whack 100, Charleston Wright? They don't have personalities like you guys on the show.
We don't have really nothing to promote and stuff like that. That if we had something to promote, like when James and Alex, not Alex, but James and Norman, when they went on Charlemagne, when they were promoting the new episodes with Gangster Chronicles, and they brought them on and stuff like that. Glasses Malone, when he had that little song, Tupac Must Die, they brought him on. So you gotta really have something that you're promoting on no big airs like that. And plus, you got to remember, a lot of that was owned by Puffy at the time. They were wasn't Revolt their distributor.
Right. Yeah, you were.
Reggie, right? They ain't gonna, I've been, and Gene Deal definitely ain't gonna be on nothing that Puffy had some say so in. So,
You heard that? They like promoting Dr. Umar Johnson, who ain't never gonna open that school.
Man,
con artist.
Con man.
Well, I want to know how much it costs to get on those platforms.
I'm not sure if they paying, but like the PR people be working that. They be having deals with their PR people. PR people work that.
Like Reggie said, you got the people that I guess if they can speak well, if they articulate the words well, then they'll put them on there to promote whatever.
Yeah.
But
Dr. Omar.
When you come with facts, though, they don't want to hear that.
Hear
the facts.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on? I mean, not thoughts. I'm sorry. Last question I want to ask you: how's Mob James doing? I see you guys on Vlad. Yeah, I see you guys do a show together on Vlad.
We got a little show on there that we do in Period. We're about time to do another scheduling of a taping, so we should be doing that in the next week or two. James is really just trying to take care of his grandkids and be a grown man now. He's just trying to be a grown man as best he can. Yeah, James good. That's my boy. Yeah. Yeah. So
Well, I mean, next time I have you on the show, make sure I'm gonna have Mob on here also. If that's cool.
yeah,
If
yeah,
he's
he'll
okay
love to
with
do
that,
it. James,
that'd be
James,
dope.
James, very accessible. So
Yeah.
James will love to
Yeah,
do
he
it.
seemed like James. When I see you guys, I'm glad together. You kind of remind me of my dad and my uncles. You my uncle and James my dad. Man, Reggie, let's stop the bullshit, Reggie. Talk about it. Let's talk about it. I'm like, man, that don't sound like my pops, man.
Yeah, we two old men sitting on the porch telling those stories.
Yeah.
But no, that's my boy. You know, when you have relationships with people over 50 years and shit, you can do that to them because you know
Yeah, man.
everything about them. You just know everything about them. You can push those buttons or unwind it. You know what really will get them upset or what really won't get them upset and stuff. So that's all going
Yeah.
on between James and I. But I got generally love for James.
Gotcha.
Generally love.
Well,
Yeah.
Reg, man, we genuinely appreciate you coming on the show, brother. You always bring another classic with your stories.
Well,
Hopefully this ain't the last time we talk. I'm sure we're gonna talk again, brother. Next time it's gonna be with you and Mark James. How about that?
all right. You just let me know when and we'll make it happen.
All right, bro.
All right.
Make
Hey,
sure y'all don't have that Dallas Cowboys fan over there too, because he didn't want to fuck with me. I know he boycotted. I knew he boycotted the show because he didn't like talking about his cowgirls. But it's all good.
Hey,
Tell him I say what's
hey,
up.
I posted on Facebook the other day when I talked about Larry Allen. I said, y'all know I don't like no damn Cowboys, but I do respect this player here, man. R.I.P. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. All right.
Yeah.
Well, respect to you, brother. Then
Yes, sir.
Yes,
we'll
sir.
see y'all
All right,
next time.
Red.
All
All
right.
right, brother. Take care, man. Thank you, bro.
Peace.
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 All right, everyone, like, subscribe. See you next time.